welcome back to Little Cravings. One of my friends asked me to make a birthday cake for her son. She doesn't want it to be rich, bitter chocolate kind of chocolatey, but she wants a chocolate cake. So I've decided to make a milk chocolate cake. I found the easiest recipe where you choke everything in. You know how much I like that kind of recipe. So in this bowl, I already have my flour measured. I'm adding baking powder, cocoa powder, sugar, milk, a little bit of vanilla, and you know me, it has to be vanilla extract. Butter, and I have made sure that my butter is really soft. And to this, we're going to add our eggs. Before I measure my ingredients, in a bowl over a bain-marie, I melted some milk chocolate, which I'm going to be adding to this. But I want to get this started before I add the chocolate. It'll give it an opportunity to cool down even further. You can do this with a hand mixer. You can do this by hand. You just want to mix it until it's mixed. Don't over mix it. I am now going to add my milk chocolate. We're going to continue to mix until all the chocolate is integrated. That's it. I think mixing took about 2 minutes maximum. So I have 2 bowls which I've already prepared. I've greased and I've put grease-proof paper at the bottom. They're 20 centimeters wide or 8 inches wide in circumference. We're going to divide our mixture between the 2 of them. We are going to bake them at 140 degrees centigrade if you have a fan assisted oven. Otherwise 160 degrees centigrade, and I'll put the equivalent in Fahrenheit. I like using a spatula. It's like licking the bowl. Push it all the way to the corners. Make it as even as possible. Do the same with the other one. The cake will be in the oven between 30 and 35 minutes. I'll check it after 30. So while the cake is baking, I'm going to be making the topping. Sugar, evaporated milk in a pan, bring to the simmer, let it simmer for about 4 minutes. Make sure to keep an eye on that milk and sugar mixture so that it won't boil over. You don't want to have to clean that mess. Into that sweet milk, let's add the chocolate, a pinch of salt, and some butter. Okay, so the timer has gone. Let me check on the cakes. Oh, beautiful. They're actually quite light. I can feel it just by pricking them. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to take them out and I'm going to let them cool down in the tin for about 10 minutes before I attempt to take them out and put them on a cooling rack. It's been 10 minutes since I've taken my cakes out of the oven. I am now going to remove them from the tin and put them on a cooling rack to cool absolutely completely. Gonna run a knife around the edge. Flip it over, and voila. And there you go. I'm gonna leave it for probably about half an hour, a little longer, just to make sure that they're completely cool. In the meantime, I'm also going to be cooling the icing, and that way it'll be a thicker consistency and easier to ice. Okay, everything's cool. Not as in cool, man, but as in cold in temperature. I put my icing, which is I don't know how to describe it. It's not the foamy, fluffy type. It's not the runny type. It's sort of in the middle. It's a bit sticky. I love it because I didn't have any cream and I was able to make it with evaporated milk and butter, as you saw. So I am gonna put a little bit of it at the bottom of the cake stand, just as glue. See, it holds its shape a little bit, but very softly, it sort of loses it. And I am going to place my first layer of cake. This is not a fancy cake. I'm not a cake maker, but it is a delicious cake. I also have some chocolate that I'm gonna use to fill and decorate the cake. I am going to do a couple of rings of the icing between the layers. Spread it a bit. I want to spread it all the way to the edges. And I'm going to place some chocolate. And just spread it around. It's gonna be lovely when you cut through the cake and when you bite into the cake and you get that crunch in the middle. But I'm gonna put a few dots of the icing on top so that it sticks to the top layer sticks to the chocolate and it won't start sort of sliding around. I'm gonna take my second layer, place it on top. Make sure it's straight. Give it a little push. Yay! And then I'm just going to spread the rest of the icing on the top, and we're going to top it with more chocolates. So it's a really fun and playful cake. And I'm just going to position chocolate bars all around to decorate. If you don't like chocolate, this is not the cake for you. Don't try it, it's okay. If it's a hot day like today, make sure that you move quickly and put it in the fridge and leave it in the fridge until the very last minute. And there it is, a crazy chocolate cake. No rhyme or reason, just chocolate. And if you like chocolate, you're going to love this. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and let's make it 200 by the end of August. Come on, we're getting there. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
This is the chocolatiest cake I've ever had.
Chocolatiest.
For me, I think that's for me, Matthew, isn't it?
For me, Matthew. Well good. So good.
Thank you very much. It's really good.
There you go.
Crunchy, marvellous, curly-whirly, fantastic.
So good.
What's your favourite bit?
All of it.
Excellent. Thank you, Ida, from Little Cravings Catering. Cake was absolutely delicious. I think everybody enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So good.